Sod it, let's start now. Oh dear. Talking to myself. Oh, cold Pepsi. Cold Pepsi. Eloise is here. We like Eloise. Okay, so let's do that. I don't know what to say to myself, so I'm just going to sort of do whatevs, I suppose. I'm going to talk to myself till I am blue in the face. And she's talked about accounting, which is really what getting us in the mood for a New Year's Eve party. Go accounting, woo! I'm in a bubble. So let's see if I can finish this chapter, or at least make significant grounds towards finishing it today. So those of you who read my recent blog post, which I'm going to talk non-stop while I get the link to, I'm not using traditional chapter numbers at the moment for reasons that this blog post will explain, because I'm not going to go through it here. Because the whole point of me writing the blog post was so I don't have to explain it to anyone. So I'm working on the chapters called Act 1 D Plot Chapter 2, which is actually how many chapters have I done so far? Oh God, Jesus, didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. So it's the 18th chapter, because eventually these are all going to get reordered into a more pleasing running order. That's the problem for future me to solve. So I'm currently working on the second chapter from the fourth sort of point of view for this book, and they're getting 3 chapters in Act 1. Then Act 1 will be done. It's taken me about 3 months to write all this because I've been writing it quite slowly, but enjoying it. So hopefully in January, I think my kind of plan is to kind of take a little bit of a break. Not because I'm bored of it, because I'm not, but because I need to plan the other 4 acts. And I don't want to kind of just sort of be like the whole Wallace and Gromit thing when I'm laying the track in front of me. So we shall see how we get on. Should I keep the manuscript on the screen? Fuck it, why not? It's New Year's Eve, why not? I am drinking Pepsi Max at the moment. Pepsi Max, because I got them on a good deal and they were quite cheap-ish. Oh, dearie me. Right. Let's put some Chinskis on, shall we? There's a word I've not used before and possibly won't again, but you never know. Shall I mute the microphone? I am going to be using the Clicky Model M, so if you think I'm muting this bastard, you're happy to might do a timer next time. Let's see how we go. See how we get on, shall we? Oh, comments. Ben's here. He's also drinking Pepsi Max. Well done. I really wish they let you do like sound effects. That'd be good fun. Am I nuts for doing? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it, shall we? I would like to listen to some music though. So I'm going to put my headphones on. I can't believe Eloise was here and then just disappeared. It's very rude of her, really. Listen, I could say something very, very crass in response to that comment, but I'll be the better person and need to not have a bong. Listen, that might be legal where you are, but in these parts, we frown upon that. Oh, yeah, Pepsi Max. So the whole point of me buying a whole kind of case of these was I was going to do what's that drink called? Where you put Pepsi Max in a glass with ice, a bit of grenadine, and some cherries. A Roy Rogers, and I still haven't managed to do that. Maybe during the break I will do that. Now, listen. Generally, I'm a Coke guy, but Coke have pissed me off because they have put on their bottles those stupid captive bottle tops that you have to kind of wrench them off, and they are fucking irritating. So, fuck you, Coke. And not being funny, this Pepsi Max isn't that bad, and is sensibly healthy. Who isn't here? Who we can talk about briefly? Well, Emma is on some windswept beach somewhere, so good luck with that. She met her animal avatar in the form of a horse. Andy, Emma, and Martin. Well, Emma is, as I just said, she's on some kind of windswept Welsh farm. I mean, each to their own, I suppose. Martin, he is waiting for a takeaway, but he hasn't said what takeaway he's getting. So let me ask him right now. The chat is asking about you. What take are you getting? Andy, well, God knows what's happened to him. You know, it's what it is, isn't it? Deary me. Let's go on to that. Right. The takeaway is just the catcher. Was it in? Well, it could be pizza. It could be a curry. It could be a Chinese. Could be a combination of all three. You can get fish and chips as a takeaway. There's also kebabs, which I'm not really a big fan of, to be honest. I had an experience when I was a kid of being having a kebab, and it made me quite ill. So I didn't really want to spend another evening on the toilet. Oh, he's having noodles, which I misread on my phone as Nando's. And as we know, lovely Martin's here. Way. Well, Eloise, you Americans do like to butcher the English language, and we're dropping the U's for most words and calling it the sidewalk instead of the pavement. I just want to clarify that if you start talking in French in my chat, you will be banned. Don't have any of that in here. Bonsoir, Eloise. Oh, no, I can't say that, can I? Oh, well, I did. Ay. Oh, dearie me. Who's Martin says Trebian, and I put who's Brian. What am I working on today? Well, I can't really blame you for not being here at the very start, because I did start without warning. That's what she said. I am doing the second chapter in the fourth POV of Act 1 of my fantasy book, which is already fucking out of control. I did this blog post talking about my crazy process for this one, so fuck it, why not? What are we all working on? So I know Eloise is doing tax and accountancy gubbins. Martin, you just released a video about your 2025 goals. Please feel free to put that in the chat, because that was a good video. I was most impressed. Hold on. If I'm clever enough, which is doubtful. Martin's video. Great Scott, we both did it at the same time. Actually, no, mine kind of went a bit funny. Whatever. Yeah, go and check out Martin's video. It's quite good. Hopefully quite optimistic. And we shall see what happens. I'm going to go write some words now. Bye. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to be muting the clicky keyboard because I like it, and if you don't like it, well, tough tits. Oh, dearie me. I've entered my giving no fucks era. Eloise is editing her video. Ooh, exciting. I've still not watched, by the Thoughtful Gifts for Authors video. I think it's a bit late at this point. I'll mute your face in a minute. No, I've been there for quite a while, to be honest. But now I'm just thinking, oh, fuck it. Martin, you're kind of, you're giving me the ick now. I have to say, I think we need to credit Martin for getting me into the whole typewriter craze. We know I went a bit typewriter crazy earlier this year, so it is all Martin's fault. So if you don't like that, my advice would be to blame him. Okay, right. I'm going to go. If you say 15 minutes, I tell you what we'll do. The thing is, I can't have two videos on the screen, which is annoying. I will set a timer for 15 minutes on my computer. And I don't know what you're implying there. It's very rude of you. Okay, I'll be back in 15 minutes. That was pretty good. I'm kind of into this kind of scene that I'm writing at the moment. I did 670 words. Kind of a bit of a talky scene, but it's kind of setting the stage for things to come. A lot of this kind of first act is a lot of just getting the chess pieces in the right place. Yeah, pretty good. What I might be doing is moving on to the second scene and do a little bit more of this later, because you just got to kind of give this one a bit of chewing time. Yeah. Let's put a note to myself. I'd say future me is going to be really pissed off. Yellow. Ta-da! Did a poll. That's good. So let's take a little break here for a minute. Just finish my can of Pepsi. Dear, get rid of that. Give it a couple of minutes. I think I might go again. That'd be fun. Yeah, that's clever. Which I often am. That looks better. So yeah, we're kind of getting there. It's kind of a bit of a talky scene between two of the main characters. So this point of view is from the Prince, Fabian, who's been the spare for years and years, but he's now been engineered to actually take over as king, even though he really shouldn't be. Because he's a bit of a twat, really, but also he's about to usurp his sister, who is two things. She's a bit of a free thinker, and she's also a woman, so that's going to upset quite a lot of people. So they're kind of jostling him into position now, which is kind of interesting. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Oh, that helped. I've had a bit of a cold for the last couple of days, which is just typical, isn't it? So we shall see how they get on. So what I've kind of got, I've got the kind of cardinal who's the kind of power behind the throne. He's trying to give him a bit of a pep talk, being like, yeah, we're doing this in your best interest. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Not really. He's being used quite massively. So I've talked to some people privately about this particular character. He starts with as a really fucking awful character, and because he's like the second child, he's spent his life just being a bit of a prick, really. Doesn't pay much attention to the whole kind of rules of the game. Kind of just spends his days kind of partying, drinking, and all the kind of other stuff. So he's kind of got a bit of a reputation as being not very serious, not taken seriously. And yeah, they're kind of going to make him king now. So that's going to be fun, because they think, we can just manipulate him. We could just, some powerful people are going to be like, yeah, well, we want to do X, Y, and Z because your sister's going to work against us. So we're going to kind of connive to put you on the throne. You can go and play with all this expensive stuff that we're going to give you, but we'll actually run the country. So I kind of feel already he's going to potentially have one of the more interesting character arcs, because he's going to start off as a bit of like a sort of twat you sort of, you can't stand, but he's going to kind of eventually click that I could do a lot more if I actually start thinking for myself. So that's going to be an interesting one to do. So yeah, that's the plan for him. Yeah, so I might go for another one very shortly. We shall see. As you can see, I'm writing in Scrivener today, which I always do for long form projects. It's just so much easier. I can have two things open. This is an earlier chapter I was working on the right-hand side. A lot of people are quite scared of Scrivener because they open it up and they see all these buttons like, oh, what does all this do? What I would say is you can do as much or as little as you want with it, and you can kind of explore. Like I could put my synopsis in here. Sometimes I put notes to myself like do X, Y, and Z, etc. I will need to do a label on that. Yeah. Unfortunately, because of how Windows works when you share the screen, you can't actually see the context menus. Because I've actually right-clicked on this, and you get different sort of stuff. So what I've done here, for instance, is every point of view has a different color. So I know at a glance, so blue is the A plot, green is the B plot, orange is the C plot, and purple is the D plot. And why did I pick those colors? Because when I do my spreadsheet in Excel, those are the kind of 4 default colors you can choose from. I don't want to go sort of fiddle them out with that. So yeah, and at some other point, I will drag these around into a running order that I actually want them to go into. So that'd be quite fun. And usually I will leave myself notes, like it says here, finish conversation here, because I'm going to come back to this. I'll do it in yellow. So when I export this, I don't tend to actually edit in Scrivener. I tend to edit in Word. And this will kind of follow it, and I'll know I've got to do something here, but it's all pretty good. What I could do, so say if I wanted to put my synopsis in for this scene, what I tend to do, I tend to keep them in kind of this view with scrivenings up here. So this folder is the chapter, and then there's the scenes within, and it opens more as one kind of thing. You can do it for the whole thing. So if I select like Act 1, it thinks about it for a minute. This is all the different scenes. You see the little dotted lines of like where the documents are, etc. So each scene, like scene 1, gets a document of its own. It's pretty powerful, actually. So, for instance, scene 45, I'm working on. I can put the synopsis in there. This is copied and pasted straight from my planning spreadsheet, so it goes in there. It does mean also, so let me say for 46. Is the next scene. You see the icon changes to a index card because I haven't written anything yet. So if I go into the index card view, so this is Act 1, D plot, Chapter 2 has these 2 scenes, and I've just imported the synopsis in there, or stuff that I want to happen in this particular scene, which is quite helpful, actually. I might do that more often. And obviously, if I want to go back to, I could actually do it in outlining view. I haven't used the outlining view before, so you do have that option. But I haven't really used it that much. So now I've added the kind of chapter synopsis to the kind of folder, as it were. The icon changes. So you can see this is all coming along quite nicely. You can see the labels are where the colours come from. So I've set these up in the project already. So A plot, B plot, C plot. C plot was quite fun because it's a kind of villainy subplot, so that was good fun to write. It's kind of the villain in this, Cardinal Thaddeus, who's been a bit like Wendy Tunn in Price War. Good fun to write because he's just so sarcastic. He's like, I don't have time for these people. I got to kind of twiddle my moustache a bit more. That's quite fun. All of these characters are proving quite fun to write. I realised my the problem is the the protagonist, Nicholas, only gets 4 chapters. Everyone else seems to get more chapters than him, so I might have to look at that a little bit more. We shall see. We shall see. I'm going to go, and I've zoomed in the text just so I can see it. Well, not actually so I can see it, because I can see it perfectly fine, but I've zoomed in so you lovely people can see it. Oh, hello. Sorry, I was too busy talking about my own thing. Just can't shut up about me. How is the sprint? I must be researching my stuff over my son before we went for sleep over at Grandma's. Did you find the rabbit? And was it where you didn't expect it to be? I mean, at least it wasn't work. Well, at least it'll be there for next time, won't it? Rabbit in the pantry, don't eat it. Okay, should we start on the... Well, I say should we, because I'm the only one doing any work here. I don't know what you lot are doing. Yeah, should we do a little bit more? Relieved. Hey. So the next scene is Fabian reflecting on the conversation, because he's at the end of this conversation, he's going to realize that, I'm just being used for my kind of being. I'm not expected to really take part in any active way, even though I'm going to be made king. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to go and get pissed and sleep with a load of women, possibly at the same time. So let's go and write that, shall we? Before we do that, Martin got a 5-star review on his reader magnet. That is fan-dabby-dozy. Do you want to post a link to your reader magnet? Or where was the review? Was it on Goodreads? I'm Googling it now. Hey. I tell you, Goodreads website is really slow. What I'm going to do. I might not start the next scene just yet. I've actually got a thing I've got to read. So Ben Pick, lovely Ben, he's awesome and wonderful. He sent me chapter 1 of his 4th book back in June. And I was meant to read it a while ago, and I've kind of left it off. I can't click on that link for some reason. Hold on. Let's have a little look. I'm going to read this review. Sounds clever. Oh, Jesus, I've put myself into a big button. Chrome tab. This is from TK Toppin, who have reviewed Withdrawal by Bradley Lejeune, which is Martin's reader magnet to his McMurdo Rift series, which is good fun. A thoroughly enjoyable quick read, giving one a glimpse into the happenings before the first book, The McMurdo Rift. With this knowledge, I feel I have a better understanding how characters like Vic and Sarah come into play with their backstory, as well as the politics and machinations between the Koru and the humans. Not that the McMurdo Rift needed any more explaining, but I'm glad I read Withdrawal, giving me the bigger, fuller picture. That is a good review. Eva's here. It's still 2024 where I am at this point, which is the centre of the known universe. So that's good fun. Right. Fuck it. Right. Right. Oh, right. My timer went off a little while ago. I was just finishing the little bit I was doing. Sprint over. This is very rude of you. Doing that kind of saucy business. Eloise is volunteering to beta read the spicy scenes. Well, I'm sure I sent you some of it. Don't remember. Let me see if I've got that screenshot of it. I did quite notably. I'm sure I sent you the thing about the dwarven women. They don't have beards on their faces, but they have beards elsewhere. Oh dear. I'm not. Listen, I think you should blame Martin for that. Dear. It's going to be. You're not being funny. I mean, I'm not going to elaborate on the specifics of dwarven women. The line I put from this dwarven woman was, "I have a beard, all right, just not on my face and not around these lips." Oh, it's proper Laura. I mean, better Laura. I mean, fuck knows. Better Laura. We like better Laura, don't we? She just came in when we were discussing dwarven women having beards around their lips, but not on their face. Being naughty. That's good fun, isn't it? So I am at 1,281 words for the stream, so I might not do any more writing. I might just kind of stay here for another sort of 5 or so minutes, because I'm going to go do dinner soon. Unlike Martin, I'm not having a takeaway. I suppose I could do. Do I fancy that? That's what she said. You came eventually, Laura, which is good. It's better than not coming at all. Oh dear. Who else is actually doing any writing today? So it's kind of like a very off the cuff kind of thing. So we shall see what happens. What I will say is you definitely need to subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already. What else do you need to do? Click on all the like and subscribe buttons. So you can do some writing later. Oh, that's exciting. Because you are working on book 2 in the Maidens of Artemis series. You did a very nice video, Eloise, about something, books and other things. I'm trying to kind of just figure it out right now. You did your 2024 author accomplishments. That was a very nice video. Hold on. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm trying to get the link. See, Eloise says the newsletter is lovely. I did try my best, to be honest. I didn't do one in November because I couldn't be asked. What's the secret bit of writing? Is it saucy? I bet it's saucy. And there's Eloise's video, which is very good, by the way. And she's going to be doing a follow-up soon, talking about her author statistics. There's going to be graphs, apparently. Saucy. What? I don't believe this for a second. I got some new tarot cards, I think I saw on your IG, Eloise. You're thinking that's a vegetable, but it's not. Oh dear, they are so yum. I'm not supposed to eat them, I don't think. Oh, I have no idea what we're talking about here. They are gorgeous, yes. I don't know what we're talking about. They are an illuminated tarot deck. I like trading cards for woo-woo white ladies. Oh, that's quite funny. So it's kind of that kind of mystical bullshit, really. But if you enjoy it, why not? I know people go mad for the kind of Dungeons and Dragons stuff and buy their different dice and whatnot. I'm like, whatever. They have gold shiny bits. Ooh, show us your shiny bits, please. Ooh. Pretty mystical. Oh, dearie me. I mean, what can we say? I've almost finished the conversation I put finished conversation here for, so that's quite good. It's been a bit of a freestyle year this year for me. I haven't really totted up my word count for the year. Can I do it on here? It's just been a bit of a do what you feel kind of year for reasons that I won't go into. If you read my February newsletter, you'll know all about that. This actually shows me. Hang on. Hold on. Share screen. Window. Now I'm trying to open up the kind of writing history window in Scrivener, but for some reason, because of how the screen share works, it won't actually open it up, which is annoying. Oh, I can export it as a export as a spreadsheet option. Oh, dearie me, we do like that, don't we? I might go and do that later on after dinner. Is go and tot up all this sort of stuff. Anyway, it is now 6 o'clock. I'm going to go and have dinner. So this was fun for the hour and a bit we were doing this for. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a happy new year. I'm going to end it. We're not going to be singing the O Emma song. Listen, watch it. Delete. I have generated a AI New Year's song, so we should do that. Unless we want to do O Emma. Who wants to do O Emma? Even though she's not here. It's not fun when she's not here. I'm just going to play the song and we're going to end up. Okay, bye!
Fireworks across the sky, dancing under glitter lights, reflection in your sparkling eyes, and night with stars that shine so bright. Here's to the new year, filled with joy and cheer. Forget the past, it's clear, new dreams start here. London streets are buzzing loud, midnight chimes the city proud. Laughing voices join the crowd, we shout our goals out strong and loud. Here's to the new year, filled with joy and cheer. Forget the past, it's clear, new dreams start here. London streets are buzzing loud, midnight chimes the city proud. Laughing voices join the crowd, we shout our goals out strong and loud. Here's to the new year, the new year, filled with joy and cheer. Forget the past, it's clear, new dreams start here. New dreams start here. Made it through another fight, celebrate our future's might. Here's to hopes that take flight, life's a dance beneath moonlight. Moments captured, memories framed, name our wishes without shame. In the book of days we've claimed, writing stories of our fame. Cheers to the new year, the new year, filled with joy and cheer. Forget the past, it's clear, new dreams start here. New dreams start here. New dreams start here. New dreams start here. London streets are buzzing loud, midnight chimes the city proud. Laughing voices join the crowd, we shout our goals out strong and loud. Made it through another fight, celebrate our future's might. Here's to hopes that take flight, life's a dance beneath moonlight. Moments captured, memories framed, name our wishes without shame. In the book of days we claim, writing stories of our fame. Cheers to the new year, the new year, filled with joy and cheer. Forget the past, it's clear, new dreams start here. 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 New dreams start here.